Okay. So how was your day, student? Is it good? Yeah, wait for a while. Okay. Okay. So, student. Okay. So, let me start our today's activity. But before that, let me ask one of you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just they will hear from here. Okay, students. So, before we start our meeting today, let me ask one of you to lead the prayer. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you to lead the prayer. Can you please lead the prayer? It's okay. It's everything up to you. Just lead the prayer. Okay. Please lead the prayer. Let us pray together. Finish? Thank you. Okay. Amen. Yeah. Okay, students. So before Miss Yuni start our today's learning activities, Miss Yuni would like to doing the warming up. Yeah. Doing the warming up. So like this. This is okay. Just to be enjoy the time. When I just count in 1, 2, but the third person, we have to clap 3 times. Okay, do you got it? And then 4, 5, clap 3 times. Okay, do you got it? Let's start, yeah, everybody. But try to be so active in this today's learning activity. Let us start, yeah. Okay, start.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. Again, let me start again, yeah. But if you make mistake after this, I will ask you to come in front and I will give you something to do. Okay? Not punishment, but something to do. Okay, let us start from there. A whole of the class will follow. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah. A whole of the class you have to follow. Let us start. 1, 2, 3. Why go back to 1? Let's come forward then. It has to be 4. Okay, come forward. Stand up here. Okay, so Miss Yuni would like you to mention the story that you know in Jawa Timur. The legend or fairy tale or something else that you know in Jawa Timur.
Surah and Baya.
Surah and Baya. That's good. You may go back. Okay, let me start again. Thank you so much. Let me start again, yeah? And then you have to say 5. 1, 2, clap, clap, clap. 4, 5.
7. 8.
Why are you so slow? Why are you so slow?
15. 16.
Okay, that's blank. Okay. Okay. When Miss Yuni asks you what subject is the best, please say English is the best, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. What subject is the best?
English is the best.
Again, what subject is the best?
English is the best.
Okay. So that's already good, student. As the warming up, Miss Yuni has asked Michael about what is the legend that you can find in Jawa Timur. And Michael said that Surah and Baya. It has correlation with our topic today. So let me share the screen first. Yeah. Wait for a while, yeah. Okay, so Miss Uni will share today's activities. We have finished with this part and this part. What subject is the best finished? And now Miss Uni would like to show you the learning objective for today. The first one is we will differentiate the text structure, language feature, and social function of narrative text. And the second one is write narrative text using your own words. And the last is retelling the story. Yeah. So we will learn about that three topic today. Okay, start from this one. What can you see in the picture there? In that picture, is that clear? Is that clear enough? Can you please erase that one first for a while? Yeah. One of you maybe can help me. Have you record that? Everything? Have you record? Okay, please erase first to make you see clearly. Okay, if you can see here in the picture, what can you see here? What kind of story is in this picture? What is this? Is it Malin Kundang? Do you know what is the stories of Malin Kundang tell us about? One of you can help me to answer? What is the story of Malin Kundang about? Matthew?
Matthew knows.
Or Karina maybe? Do you want to answer? What is the story of Malin Kundang about? What is about?
I think it's about a son that did a very bad thing to his mother.
Okay, and at least what happened?
And at
To
last
him.
he turned into stone.
Okay, thank you so much, Karina. And then, let us see to the next slide then. The objective of this study already finished. Then, it is learning time. So the legend, we will learn about the legend now here. The legend is a narrative of human action. It is also kind of narrative, yeah. What anyone here can help me to answer to read? Faustina, can you help me to read? Okay, help me to read that part. Legend.
Legend is a narrative of human actions that are perceived both by teller and listeners to take place within human history. Typically, a legend is a short, traditional, and historicized narrative performed in a conversational mood. Some define legend as folk tale. Example, Sang Kuryang, Malin Kundang, The Legend of Tangkuban Perahu.
Okay, that three is the example of legend. Who can give me another example? You can raise hand and give me example. Okay. Sorry? Batu Menangis or the legend of Crying Stone. Okay, another maybe can give me another example of the legend. Ya, Faustina?
Bawang merah dan bawang putih.
Bawang merah and bawang putih. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to the next. In here, it is typically legend is a short traditional and historized narrative performed in conventional mode. Sometimes it is told by some citizen in our city. They will talk and us will be know well about this the kind of story in our region only. Sometimes we don't know exactly well of another region story, but sometimes we also have known that well. Because why we know that story well? Why it seems like familiar? I know the story of Malin Kundang. I know the story of Banyuwangi. I know the story of Sura and Baya. Why, according to you, it seems like you feel that story is so familiar? What do you think? Why? Anyone can answer? Why, Keisha? Confused? How about Stephen?
Yes, miss.
According to you, why do you think that the legend sometimes looks familiar, whether it is in different region?
I think it's because it's based off the culture
based off the culture, another culture that sometimes also it is told to you since you are a child, right?
Yes,
Anyone
yes.
can discuss or talking about that in often, so often. So that's why you know well about that story. Yeah. Let's go to another slide. The purpose of the narrative. Who can help me to read? Maybe I will ask Jati to read the purpose of narrative, yeah? Can you help me to read? The purpose of narrative text.
The purpose of narrative text. The purpose of narrative text is for entertaining or amusing the reader with the story.
That's good. That is to entertaining or amusing the reader with the story. So after the reader read the story, they will be amused by the story. They feel happy, or sometimes they will laugh. Oh, the story is like this. Oh, the story is so funny sometimes. Yeah, it is too entertaining, and you will entertain after reading that story or watching the story. Okay. Let me go to another. Thank you so much. Let me go to another explanation. Okay, so in the narrative text, it is divided by four structure. Yeah, let me share you this paper to make you clear to understanding the materials, but please sit 2 by 2, make it closer here. 2 by 2, one paper for 2 students. Make it closer here. That one here. You to be closer with Michael, so put it in here in the middle. Yes. Together. You don't have any partner? You may go here. Oh, but the three of you can do together. The three of you, and you have to have one partner. So there is also the explanation about this one. You may underline the important part of this. So, a narrative text has four generic structure. The first one is orientation. Is it tell who and where? Yeah, it's tell about who and where. You can also see in here in your paper that you got. It is tell about who and where. And then go to the complication. This is the stage of complication. Treat the crisis or climax story. Yeah. Wait for a while. Okay. So at the orientation, at the complication, it's tell about how the story in climax, how is the important part of the problems, or how is the problem occur. That's called complication. Yeah, and at the orientation, it still tell you about the introduction about who and where in the story, but in the complication is how is the story happen, or how the problem occur. And then start in the resolution stage, it is explain the effort, how the problem solve. And reorientation, is it optional? This is the conclusion of the story, but the best part of the structure is the three: introduction about the story, when and where, and how is the problem occur in the complication, and the last one is in the resolution, where's the problem solved. Do you got it so far? Is it clear? What is resolution according to Matthew? What is orientation?
Orientation is explain about the Who is the
Yeah, correct. Who and
where is the place?
thank you so much. How about the complication? What is complication according to you?
It's a state of complication that treats to the crisis or climax in the story.
Okay. Is it how about the not the last actually. The third part of the generic structure of narrative text. What is that?
Efforts taken to solve the problem.
Yes. Okay. And then the optional of the narrative text structure that given. What is that?
The reorientation, miss.
What is that?
This text is optional. It's like the ending of the story.
The conclusion of the story.
Yes, miss.
Thank you so much, teacher. Now, okay, let's go to the next part. Here is the moral value. I'm so sorry for this. It is because I downloaded from the Canva, so it's making like this. What do you know about the moral value actually, student? What is moral value? What is moral value? Who knows what is moral value? You can raise your hand if you know. What is moral value? Anyone? Yeah. Okay. Who first? Yeah. Okay. What is moral value according to you, Justin?
According to me, moral value is the lesson that we can get from the story.
Okay, that's good. The lesson or maybe something you can get or you can the message you can get from the story. So after you read the story, what is the moral? What can you get from that story? Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, let's go to the next. Oh, wait. Okay, this one. This is the language feature. It is a little bit harder because we will learn about the grammar, but Miss Uni have already give you the paper there. Yeah. So the language feature used, the first one is certain noun, pronoun, animal. Certain is real. Yeah. Animal. And certain things in the story, such as maid, stepsister, housework, what else? Noun that you know. Noun or pronoun that you know. What are they? It can be animals. It can be a person or the character. In Malin Kundang, what is the best part there that can be represent noun? In Malin Kundang, is it the person itself? Who is that? Malin Kundang. And who else? His mom? His mother, yeah. And what is the things that is important in that story? Yeah, Malin Kundang become a rock. Okay. And now the second one, the adjective. The adjective extending noun phrase such as long black hair, 2 red apples. That consists of more than one adjective. Yeah, it's a little bit longer. Long black hair, and then what else? White short. What is it? White short. What is the noun here? What is the things? Marker. White, short, marker. How about this one? Large. White. Whiteboard. Okay, how about this? Small. Small, blue. Okay. How about this one? Small, red. Book. Not only small, can be square. It is square or rectangle? Rectangle. A rectangle. What is the color? Red. A red rectangle book. Okay. Who can give me one example? about the adjective extended noun phrase? Who can give me example? Justin, maybe? Mary Stephanie? Can you give me one example? Confused. Okay. Yeah.
Blue pencil case.
A blue?
Pencil case.
A blue pencil case. Thank you so much. That's good. Now go to the next. It's time connective there. Time connective. You can open your paper there. Time connective number 3. Such as conjunction, even sequence such as then, before, that, soon, next, what else? At first, what else? After that, what else? Before that, what else? Right now, are you sure that is connective?
Yes,
Connective. Connect. And what else? Because. Are you sure? So, yeah, okay. Next, number 4. Adverb and adverbial phrase. Like happily, after, such as here, in the mountain, that is represent the place, yeah. Adverb of place, adverb of time, that represent the adverb. Who can give me another adverb? Can be adverb of time, adverb of manner. Yeah? Who can give me example? Now? Okay, another? Here? Good? There? In the mountain? In the forest? In the beach? Where? Where? When? When? Okay, then? What else?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, next. Number 5 is action verb in the past. Action verb is the verb that represent action. If you do something, that represent the action. But it is in the form of verb. Like if you kick, take, what else? Climbed. Yeah, run. What else? Walked. Okay. Another letter you will look for by yourself, yeah? And then saying verb, like told, promised, and then what else? Claimed, what else? Complained. Saying, if you say something that represents the verb complain, ask, okay, that's good. Answer. Okay, later you will look for in the exercising, yeah? And then thinking verb, understood, felt, seemed, what else? Remember. If you think something, remember, what else? Forget. Remember, forget, yeah, you're right. What else? Unforgotten. Okay, the last one is using past simple. Past simple. Actually with past perfect, but we will have another meeting for discuss about the past tense and past perfect, yeah. But here is the general explanation about past tense. It has subject, verb to, and object. You can write down this one: subject, verb to, and object, and complement. It can be adverb or adjective. And here is for the negative: subject, did not, verb 1, and object, and then complement. Complement can be the adverb or the adjective. For example, he climbed the mountain. How is the negative of the simple present here? He didn't climb the mountain. Okay, that's good. How about the last one, the question word? Did he? Using verb 1. Did he?
It's time to begin.
Climb or climbed? Climb the mountain. don't forget to put the question word there. Yeah? Okay. Is that clear for this part? For the past tense? Okay, so now we will start to exercising. Okay. There, Miss Yuni have reading comprehension. Please, together with your partner, 2 by 2, yeah, in each 2 by 2 student, 2 by 2. You can open the second page of your paper that you now hold. That you now holding, yeah. Here is the story of the legend of Batu Gantung. Then you can read there how is the story, and then try to answer the third page that I give to you together with your partner. Okay, do you got it? Yeah. Okay, please together with your team, read the story and then try to answer the exercise at the page 3 here. Yeah, this one at page 3. Yes, together with the partner. I think that's so easy for you because you just write. And for here, this one, the orientation, the complication and the resolution, you have to tell about the important part of this story. Which one is where and when? Yes, directly there. Directly there. It's okay. The space is enough for your answer because you only write the important of the story. Not write all of the story. Do it in 15 minutes, yeah? Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, directly in this paper. It is fits. You only mention and explain a little bit about who and where in here. A little only. Who and where. Just that, not long of the story mentioned there. The important part only. No, not only. Yes. Yeah. Yeah?
Oh, I wrote all the characters.
No need. Here is the thing that you have to do, yeah? The reading part and also the reading comprehension. Okay, discuss together with your partner, yeah? If you have any question, you may raise hand and I will come to you. The climax of the problem. What is the problem there in the story? Only the climax, the big problem there. The climax of the story. How is the problem occurs? Yeah, that's right.
Does action verb always past tense?
Yes, there.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh, action
In
verb
this
always.
story,
Oh.
it is always not always action verb using past tense, but in this story, because it's tell about something that happened in the past, it has to use verb too. But if you tell about something that you often or rarely do, it using simple tense, right? If you use simple tense, it's okay using action verb, but using verb one. For example, kick become kick only, not kicked. Yeah. Ride become still ride, not rode. If you have any question, you may raise hand, student. This is the things that you have to do, yeah. So please pay attention for the instruction. If there asks you to looking for where and who, just look for where and who. And the second one for the complication, where does the problem happen? And the last is the resolution, how's the story resolved, or is how it is the problem resolved. Justin, is it clear? Any question? No. Any question?
Is adjective is category?
Adjective, sifat. It's like small, big, that is adjective, kind of adjective. Okay, student, we have 2 more minutes for finishing this, yeah. Only finish until this one, until look for the action verb, the saying verb, the thinking verb, and the connective. And we still have 2 minutes remaining, yeah. Please finish in 2 minutes, and after that we will have another activity.
Shouted to action.
Shout, saying. It is come to your from your mouth, right?
See something.
Sorry?
We're not even under this part.
It's okay. Just discuss. If you are not finished for this one, it's okay. We will continue our today's activities, but you may use it as a homework for this one, for this paper only. Yes? Sure. Yeah? Yes, right in the table. Why? So small, yeah, the table. No, it is enough for only write the adjective, action, verb. This is enough. No, of course not. Just look for which one is the adverb. Here is the adverb, right? Right. Adverb is like this one. After here, this is adverb. Just put the after. Which one is adverb? Yeah, as you can find in here, in this story. Just look for from this story. Yeah? Yes, only list. Yes, only list the words in here. Later, you have to use it as make a sentence, but not now. It's okay to make just the list of the word that you can find there. Okay, your time is only. Wow, it's enough, students. So please keep your paper and make it as the homework. We will discuss it. We will discuss it later. Yeah. Let's go to the another part. Please keep yours and please share your handphone. I will give you another exercise. Luis, can you help me to share this phone? Yeah, after this we will watching movie. So everybody, now still in this paper, yeah, still in this paper, you can use this paper, the back paper for listed the important things in the story that I will show to you. Yeah, please read the important things. Everybody, please pay attention for the story, yeah. Oh yeah, Louis still sharing the handphone, yeah. After this, you will use handphone for writing the story. So here's the thing you have to do, student. Pay attention first. Hello, Louis. Can you please sit down first, Louis? Pay attention for a while, yeah. So here is the thing you have to do after this. So Miss Uni will show you the video of the story, and then you have to list the important things of the story, and after that you have to use your handphone to access the Padlet for writing the story that you have watched. So you have to pay attention with the story. You have to use your own words, not using the word given in this story. Okay, so you have to retell the story. How is the story according to you? Okay, do you got it, student? Okay, wait for a while, yeah.
Banyuwangi is a city located in the province of East Java on the eastern coast. As with other cities in the archipelago,
Can you hear clearly?
Banyuwangi also has an exciting story which tells the origin of its name.
Oh, wait for a while.
A long time ago, on the east coast of Java Island, there was a kingdom of peace, prosperity, and people living in
Please
happiness.
write the important things of this story to form your own
This
story,
prosperous
yeah.
kingdom was led by a fair and wise king named King Bantera. Sometimes, King Bantera would go hunting in the forest. On one hunting trip, King Bantera saw a deer who was drinking from the river and shot at him from horseback. But unfortunately, the arrow missed and stuck in a tree trunk. The deer was shocked and ran into the lush trees. The scared deer kept running to save itself from King Bantera. Finally, the deer hid in a dense thicket on the riverside near a waterfall. Bantera rode to the edge of the river to chase after the deer.
Right, the important part, yeah, the important detail
While
to
holding
form
his
the
bow and
story.
arrow, King Bantera watched over his surroundings to search for the escaping deer.
Your Majesty, what are you doing here? Your Majesty, forgive me if I startled you, Your Majesty.
King Bantera finally found the origin of the voice that called him. He came down from his horse and approached the woman.
Who are you? Are you the guardian of this forest?
My name is Surati, Your Majesty. I am the daughter of the King of Kulungkum. I'm here because I'm escaping from our enemies. My father died in the war to defend the kingdom.
King Bantera became sorry after he heard what happened to Surati. The king then brought Surati back to the palace. Not long after, King Bantera married Surati. After being married for quite a long time, King Bantera still could not give up his hobby of hunting. One day, King Bantera said goodbye to Surati to go hunting. King Bantera set out to hunt, escorted by several horsemen. However, without them realizing it, a pair of eyes watched over the departure of King Bantera and his bodyguard. A man dressed in rags walked towards the palace once King Bantera and his bodyguard were far away. He jumped over the palace wall and slipped inside.
Surati!
Surati was surprised.
Huh? Rupatsa? What are you doing here?
The man who infiltrated the palace turned out to be Surati's brother, Rupaksa.
Surati, you need to know that your husband, King Bantera, killed our father. You have to help me get revenge for our late father.
Surati was very surprised, but she did not believe what her brother had said.
No, brother. King Bantera saved me in the forest. I am indebted to him.
Rupaksa was very angry with Surati's answer.
Bring this headband as a souvenir and keep it under your bed.
Surati received Rupaksa's headband without saying a word and watched her brother leave. King Bantera, who was hunting in the forest, did not know of the incident at the palace. In the middle of riding, Rupaksa came upon King Bantera's party in the middle of the woods and made him stop.
Who are you? How dare you intercept me in the middle of the road like this? Forgive me, Your Majesty. I only wanted to tell you that your wife planned to murder you, Your Majesty. How dare you say that about my wife? Where's the proof? Just look under the bed, Your Majesty. There must be a headband belonging to the man whom your wife paid to kill you. That is proof that your wife had planned your murder with her messenger.
The king immediately returned to the palace.
So it's true what the man said in the forest. My wife has conspired to kill me.
No, no. I never intended to kill you, Your Majesty. The person that you met in the forest was my brother Rupaksa.
I don't believe your words. I saved you in the forest, and this is what you give me in return?
Surati was devastated. She ran to the edge of a deep waterfall.
Your Majesty, I never intended to do you harm. I will throw myself in the river down there. If the water smells good, that means I'm innocent. But if it smells terrible, that means I am guilty.
Surati jumped into the waterfall. King Bantera tried to prevent it, but it was too late. He looked over the edge of the waterfall from which Surati had thrown herself. King Bantera continued to look into the ravine when suddenly a very fragrant smell appeared.
Fragrant smell.
I'm sorry, my love. Why did I trust a stranger over my own wife?
Since then, the term Banyuwangi has been the name for the area. In Javanese, Banyu means water, and Wangi means fragrant. Banyuwangi refers to the fragrant water that revealed surrounding things.
Okay, that's story, yeah? Okay, so now student, write your story in the Padlet. I shared the link already. Please open the link in your handphone now. Open the Padlet there and start to write again the story of Banyuwangi that you just watched. Please write using your own word. Okay? Do you already have the link? Miss Melda? Karina, can you please share the link? Yeah. Okay. So Karina will tell you the link for doing the Padlet. Yeah. Please write down your own story.
So what's the password?
The password is English using small letter. Okay, please start to write, student. You can start to write down your story about Banyuwangi in your Padlet, yeah. It has to be each of you do this, not in a group, but you can discuss with your team. You can discuss about the story, but you have to read. You have to write by yourself for the story. Everybody has to write in the Padlet. Don't forget to give the name. If you have questions, just raise your hand and ask me. Your time is only 5 minutes, student. Please be hurry for doing this, yeah. Just don't forget about the orientation, when and where, how is the story, how is the problem occur, and how is the story resolved. What do you mean? It's not the point of it's not enough in the point. But the deer is run.
Yes, and the arrow stuck in the tree.
Just, yeah. Each of you have to do by yourself, yeah. Finish? Not yet. Don't forget to write the orientation and also the complication, and the last one is the road solution. Orientation is what and where. Complication is how is the problem occur, and the last one is how is the problem resolved. Who want to tell about the general of the story in front? The general only that you know well after I show you the video. Everybody already focused on writing. Okay. Finish? Not yet. Luis, do you want to tell about the general of the story? Just try. It's okay. It's okay. Just go in front and perform. Just in front of the and tell about your friend what is actually the story about. No, of course not. Try to there. Come on.
General of the story.
General only. How is the story happen? What and when and where, and then how is the problem occur? And the last one is the resolve of the how the problem resolve. Only that.
Say the whole story with my words.
Yes. You just try as you can. Plus point for you in ASP team. Okay, Luis, please come forward. After Luis, there will be Karina, yeah? Okay. So, it's okay. It's okay, you bring your notes. But not reading, yeah? You have to explain. Okay. So, please tell about a whole of the story. Everybody, if you don't know well about how is the story, so Luis will tell you again, retell the story, yeah? Okay, Rui? You may start. Sorry, Luis. I'm so sorry. Okay, Luis. You may start.
First of all, the story is about a king who likes to hunt. The king was hunting a deer in the forest, and he missed the arrow and the deer ran away. Then the king hears a voice. Then when he met Surati. Surati is a princess who ran away from her kingdom. And King Bantero saved Surati and bring her to his home. Then Surati stayed at his home and became his wife. Almost every day the king likes to go hunting. Then one day when he was saying goodbye to his wife, there was someone watching him leaving his palace, and that someone is Supaksan, who is Surati's brother. He broke into the home and tried to find Surati. Then, after he met Surati, he said that King Bantero killed Surati's father, and Supaksan tried to lie to Surati to get him to betray the king. But Surati didn't believe him, and tried to send him away from the palace before the king came back. Then Supaksan gave Surati his headband, and to put it under her pillow. Then Supaksan left. After Supaksan left, he came to the forest to find the king, and he told...
It's okay. Wait for a while, yeah?
And he told...
It's time to have second break.
It's okay, you may
And
continue.
he told the king that Surati was trying to kill him, and hired a killer to kill King Bantero.
But actually?
Supaksan lied.
Yeah. Because actually
Supaksan gave the headband to Surati. Then King Bantero came home and confronted Surati that she lied to him and tried to betray him. Then they came to a high waterfall, and Surati said, if she fell to the waterfall and it smells
This
nice,
smells, yeah.
she told the truth, and it smelled bad, she told a lie. Then after Surati jumped, the
smell?
waterfall smelled nice, and Supak
Fragrance.
and King Bandero regretted his decision.
Thank you so much, Luis. Now, the last part, yeah.
Gila.
Karina, can you please tell me about how is the story?
Oh, the mic.
Just tell in general, yeah. In general only.
Udah nulis.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, everybody, please listen up. Okay.
Long ago, in the age of kings and palaces, there was a small kingdom in Java Island. The kingdom was ruled by a strong and capable king, King Bandera. One day, King Bandera was out hunting in the forest when he came across a deer drinking water from a nearby river. King Bandera shot at the deer twice but missed both times. The deer escaped to a nearby quarry and the king chased after it. Suddenly, a beautiful woman, introducing herself as Surati, daughter of the king of Kelungkung, called out to the king. She had come to the woods to seek refuge from the war. The king, filled with pity, brought Surati back to his palace, and not long after, they got married. King Bandera one day hunted out in the woods with his party. Unbeknownst to him, Surati was approached by a man in rags. It turned out to be Rupaksa, her brother. He insisted that King Bandera was the one who killed him and her father, the king of Kelungkung, and he suggested they should take revenge on him. Surati refused to believe this fact, and Rupaksa angrily told Surati to take his headband as a souvenir and put it under her bed. So she did it. Then, after that, Rupaksa approached the king in the forest and informed him that his wife was trying to murder him. He told the king that if Surati was actually trying to murder him, there would be a headband under her bed. King Bandera came home after the hunt and found the headband under Surati's bed. Surati, angered and saddened, ran to the waterfall and told King Bandera that if she jumped and she was innocent, then the water would smell fragrant. However, if she jumped and she wasn't innocent, then the water would not smell fragrant. So she jumped, and the water smelled fragrant.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much, Karina. Okay, thank you, yeah, Karina. I'm so sorry. Okay, so students, seems like our time is enough. What we learned today? What is about? About narrative text. What is the structure of narrative text? Narrative text, orientation, complication, and the last, resolution. Okay, so thank you so much, students. For next meeting, please submit this homework. I hope that everything is finished. Yeah, the Padlet and the activity in this paper. Hopefully, it's finished. And student, for next meeting, there will be material of chapter 1. Yeah, the next meeting will be materials of chapter 1. Thank you so much for joining my class. Hopefully you have a very good day. Thank you, student. Oh, sit down first. If you have any question about the homework, please ask me. Yeah, don't be shy to ask. Okay, thank you so much, student. See you. Okay.